And we're joined in the studio by our friend Russ Jackson with Southern Air. Hi, Russ. Good to see you.
Good morning, Mary. Lovely to be here as always.
It is. So last time I saw you, and you have a colleague from Southern Air. Seth is here as well. He's the technician, the generator guy. Hi, Seth. Good to see you, Seth Baker.
Good to meet you, Mary.
Last time I saw you, Russ, you and Biscuit were cheering on the Hillcats.
That was a lot of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
I feel like I crashed your party a little bit.
No,
but,
not at all.
You have me at baseball and booth all the time, and biscuits all the time.
You and Biscuit realized that evening that you have something in common, that you like to heckle. And you really got each other going. You were heckling the umpire a little bit. It was fun. It was very fun.
I like to get, I don't know where the line necessarily is, but I like to keep it above the belt, very
Yes.
Sandlot-ish. But
It was all in good fun.
I've got a very loud voice. It carries.
And
Really?
so does Biscuit.
Do tell. You can see I have him potted down over here. He's at the lowest level of all the mics.
Are you wearing foamies? Do you have hearing protection in right now?
I
What
do,
is
as
that?
a matter of fact. That's exactly right.
It was G-rated stuff, but it was fun. So
it's not like when Mr. White is there.
You are both loud, and so I think they were noticing. I think that the other team was noticing. Do you think so, Biscuit?
Oh, Russ and I definitely had an impact on the game.
There's
Yes, and the
nothing
Hillcats
better
won, so.
than barking something and then seeing an out or a strike and knowing that is my contribution to the
Right.
team.
I did
helped
that.
the team win.
I
did
helped
that.
the team win. We did it,
We
big
did
fella.
it. It was you and me,
was,
Russ.
It was you and me. It was you and me and the Hillcats.
Yep.
But in that order.
Exactly.
What's fun when you're doing it and not in a mean fashion is a lot of times the umpires will be amused by it.
I'm looking,
you're
you're looking for
just-
laughs.
yeah.
I'm not trying to get thrown out of a game. I'm looking for, and you know what I'm looking for? I want the people around me to start laughing. And if I can get those guys, boy, that's all the energy I need to just keep going,
It was kind of contagious. Like everybody was kind of in on the fun, and the Hillcats ended up winning. I think it was like 13 to
Oh, it was a
13 to
bananas.
1 or something.
It
It
was-
was,
You
it
guys
was-
just pounded him.
Yeah.
Oh, it was a banana. It was the most runs
Right.
I'd seen since I've been here.
and it was all because of Russ.
And you're welcome, Hillcat City.
And
Yeah,
you know
it was,
what?
it was bananas. It just wasn't Savannah bananas.
Well, but you know what? We also gave the other team the credit because remember they put in the position player as the pitcher, and we were rooting that guy
Oh,
on.
yeah. You know what? We were because you know what? Baseball fans, right? And so I wasn't just looking for an absolute shellacking. Once they brought that position player in, and he was throwing 48-mile-an-hour knuckleballs or whatever it was. That's fun baseball. When does
Yeah.
that guy get to play
Yeah.
or pitch? So
That-
Oh, no, that's
a Hillcats fan, but a baseball fan for sure.
Yeah,
it was
there
a
are
fun night.
A lot of guys, you get them to pitch some garbage innings, some
Right.
mop up, and man, they'll be on the mound in a heartbeat.
And are they not having the time of their
Oh
life?
yeah,
Those
absolutely.
guys are having the time.
Those guys,
they
they
don't
haven't pitched since
care.
they were in high school
Right,
or
they don't-
college
they're
or
not
something
looking
like
at
that.
Their
Oh,
ERA,
yeah.
they're having a gas.
You just don't want to be like was it Canseco who injured his arm and missed the rest of the season when he's pitching mop up.
See, Seth, here you thought we were going to talk about generators.
I know. Seth's like,
we were
what's
talking
going on?
about
We're
baseball.
having a good
Yeah.
time. I love it.
So,
No way. You guys just let me know the next time you've got a Hillcats game ready to go. We can go ahead and cut to commercial. We're done.
we do want to talk about Southern Air and everything you have going on, but and generators and the importance of generators, especially this time of year, right, Russ?
Absolutely. So, and this time of year, any time of year, I think is what we've recently for sure seen weather-wise in our little Lynchburg area. We have now, within 12, 15 months, seen hardcore ice storms. We've seen hurricanes find their way inland. We have seen tornadoes rushing through here. And all that means is as you hunker down during one of these disasters, power is being lost and you're being affected by that. And while that is occurring, there is a solution to help you get through that through the generators and Generac whole home power systems that will keep your lights on, your systems on during these times of inclement weather.
For sure, Russ. I mean, you got several different options. It's not just one option. You're not stuck. You're not handcuffed. So you got what meets your needs, like whole home generators. We do portable hookups, partial hookups that are automatic. So we got a wide range going on with that.
How long does it take to kind of get somebody set up from start to finish?
Yeah, I mean, we usually get out there pretty quick. Depending on how fast you want to do things.
Right.
It all depends on what the customer wants.
Yeah.
But we can usually get out there pretty quick. We're good about getting out there, getting our work done, getting you guys set up. Now, when it gets busy, you got ice storms like we had in January and February, where we had almost 200,000 people without power. we were getting rushed in, going out, a lot of site visits, trying to get people on the schedule. Those are hectic times.
Focuses the mind.
Yeah.
For
Oh
people,
yeah.
doesn't it?
It's I mean, be proactive. This is one of those things
Right.
where by the time your power's out, that's the worst time to be calling for power.
Yeah.
Oh no, absolutely. I mean, that's the lesson of the storms. Well, let me ask you something here, because you've got all different kinds of sizes of these things. You guys sell Generac. That's the most in the market, the leading brand. But you go from like 10 kilowatts to up to 30. Do you guys go ahead and like measure the house and have a custom fit, or what do you do?
Yeah, for sure. We come in and we give you a whole home consultation kind of deal, and we try to figure out. You might not want to do the whole home. A lot of people do tend to go with the whole home because we offer a 26 kW air cooled generator, and that handles a pretty massive load. But we do have customers that have multiple panel boxes. They only want to do one panel box. Get their refrigerators, get some heat
Right.
going. The important things, wells, a lot of wells in the country. So
Sure. Yeah. I mean, I guess if you figure it's a couple of days, you can get by in part of the house or something like that.
yeah, for sure.
Now, and then two, let's say that power goes out. You've got the things right there with the switch. What is it, about half a second? Power comes back on.
A little more than half a second, but
Okay,
it's it's completely automatic. You're talking about 15 seconds to 30 seconds. We got to get them up to speed. We want to provide clean power.
And there's no worry like with a portable generator as far as when power comes back on in the neighborhood and you still have it plugged in. This cuts off immediately with that.
Yeah, we have interlock kits that'll prevent you from backfeeding and messing up your electrical system, because that's the last thing we want to do is mess anything up.
And then two, I'm gonna guess these days it's not like you probably don't even have to like go outside and check it or anything. You just pull out your phone.
Oh, for sure,
And you
yeah.
say, okay, yeah, it's got enough fuel. It's got all this kind of
Yeah,
stuff.
we live in a
Yeah.
digital world for sure. Connectivity is huge, so we can get you connected to that generator where you're sitting on the couch and you look at your phone, you hear your generator, you cut your TV up a little bit so you don't have to hear your generator.
Beats like having to go outside and starting a lawnmower or something.
Yeah,
Those
right.
days are ideally starting to be behind
exactly.
us.
Yep.
So what kind of fuel do these use?
So the bigger generators are going to use natural gas and propane. That is the majority of what we put in. That's pretty much all we put in.
And if you put the large ones, I mean, do you have like a permanent tank for them? I mean, you see like the 5-gallon tanks people will fill up and things like
yeah,
that.
you're looking at like 320-gallon tanks
Oh,
to
okay,
500-gallon
yeah.
tanks that you can run up to, a whole week on with generator power. So if you lose power for 7 to 10 days, especially with that 500-gallon, you're
good.
You're well
Yeah, okay.
covered.
And I feel like a few people lost power for 7 to 10 days recently with that
Well,
last recent ice storm.
Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, the most famous one around here is still the derecho from what's that, maybe like 12 years ago now, something
Yeah.
like that. And you had people to power out for 2 weeks. And
But Russ is right. The ice storm just a few months ago,
Right,
it
it
was just
wasn't-
a nightmare.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
let's shut down the city of Lynchburg for a month.
It did. It absolutely did.
They didn't have a generator, I guess.
They had generators.
So, as we're speaking with Russ and Seth with Southern Air, and their website is southern-air.com.
Yes, ma'am.
I was talking to my brother on the phone yesterday. He lives in the Richmond area, and he said they had a storm. Everybody get the kind of popcorns. We're getting these popcorn storms in the afternoon. But he just said they had one Saturday or Sunday, and he said it was like a hurricane. He said it's the worst storm I've ever been in their house. And he said, I'm just so glad we have a generator because we lose power like that. And the generator just kicks in, and they don't have to worry about it. It's just peace of mind.
They're real nice. I mean, they come on and you're without TV for 15 seconds and it comes back on. It's pretty
15
awesome.
seconds?
Yeah, it's pretty
That's an
awesome.
outrage.
That is pretty awesome.
But you're right. It's not always this big storm sitting in the Atlantic. It's not always this giant ice storm that we see coming for 4 days.
Yep.
There's a lot of these pop-up summer storms that all they bring is one quick band of heavy, heavy wind, and it doesn't take much to knock down a poplar tree. And so it's very important to take those into consideration as well. I mean, at any moment, a breeze can come through, a storm that can kick up a tornado can come through, and then if you're in the path of it, then you're in the path of it.
And you don't want it to go, and your power to go out at a terrible time when you're working on something
Oh,
big
for
or
sure,
you
yeah.
have, yeah.
So, Virginia's like the 7th nationally with power outages. So
Really?
we're ranked pretty high. We get hit pretty hard. July 19th, I think we had 10,000 people without power, just off of thunderstorms.
Yeah.
So,
How did you get into this, Seth?
I just started working at Southern Air, and
Mm-hmm.
they put me through the classes, and they got me the know I need.
Yeah.
So I just kind of rocked with it.
Yeah.
It's-
Have you always been you always like to kind of fix things
Yeah,
and
I've always
tinker
been,
with things?
I've always been mechanically minded, so I've always liked to, went from cars to
Yeah.
then I started working at Southern Air, and I don't have time for any of that, so I'm always working. But I mean, Power Solutions is pretty cool. You need power.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for well over 100 years.
Yeah.
So
They keep
Yeah,
you busy.
this is not a service you want. This is a service you need.
Well, and two, I mean, we talk about all the different sizes, so a lot of different price points as well, and probably not as expensive as people might think. But you guys have payment plans
Yeah,
for people
yeah.
that kind of thing, if they want to get them installed, pay
yeah,
over time.
we do financing, so when we can finance these things up to 7 years, and we guarantee 10-year parts and labor. So some people don't have a problem with financing it for 7 years because they know they're not gonna have to pay for a big repair. So you're making a payment on something that if it does break down, which they don't often, you're going to be covered.
All right, now we are going to have Russ be our guinea pig.
Man, I
for
am nervous
a
about
new-
you
A new
guys.
social media segment called the Spin Cycle. That's what it's called right now. That's what we're calling it. It's kind of a work in progress, but we thought Russ would be a great test subject.
All
So
right.
we're gonna do that during the commercial break. Russ Jackson with Southern Air, southern-air.com is the website. Comfort for every level of your home.
Absolutely.
And Seth Baker, the generator guy, the technician.
That'll
Thanks so
work.
much for being with us.
Absolutely. Thanks
Do you
for
like
having me.
baseball too?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I like
Yeah.
anything that gets outside for
Are
sure.
do you like to heckle a little bit like Russ? or-
I'm not.
probably-
No,
I
I'm not.
watched
could
the
probably-
game too, guys.
I'm not quite like Russ.
He could probably get you going.
Oh
So, yeah.
man, more you and me, Biscuit. More.
When you know what they're going to be in the playoffs, so we'll have to.
Oh man.
Russ and I front seat.
I was gonna
Recreate
say
it.
that. Put me front and center, and let us do the work, our part for the boys.
Yeah, get those tickets now.
8:48. Thank you guys.
Thank you
And
so much. A pleasure as always,
Yeah.
guys.
Southern-air.com.
We'll be right back.